It's day 18 of the online dance movement. So I've chosen something a little bit boppy, a little bit jazz and bluesies. I got this from the online YouTube thing. It's a free YouTube online audio or something like that. But let's get going with our movement. I'm a little bit frazzled because my stand broke, so we'll just center that energy, okay? And let's get going. Yes, my stand broke. As if I don't have enough tech problems, my stand breaks as well. Hi Poncho, hi Kaz, hi Sam, how are you? So here we are, day 18, unbelievable. This is a little bit of jazzy stuff just to warm us up. Getting those shoulders going. Bit of singing too. Guess what I'm getting? I'm getting a radio mic. I bought it online, like I bought my stand online, my clip online, the one that broke, so hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see anyway. I thought that might be better for speaking while the music's on. Hi Ornella, hi Kate, hi Catherine, Katerina, Kitty. I think this is Kitty, isn't it? And Christy, hi. Hi everyone, this is great. All right, now, I talked a little bit about centering because I probably need that myself today, but we'll just quickly recap on the Alexander technique just before we start because we're going to apply that to everything we do. And as I've said in probably just about every single other session, what we're doing is we're working to achieve lightness of movement. You know, bring out the Fred Astaire in our movement. And the way we're doing that is we're using the Alexander technique, which is something that's used by singers and public speakers. In fact, it was a public speaker / actor in the early 19th century, I think from memory, who designed the Alexander technique because he kept losing his voice. So Alexander technique is active lengthening through relaxation. So you're working all the time, but instead of doing the movements and not sort of having that lovely lifted feeling, you're using the Alexander technique to actively lift while you're relaxing. Because usually we think of relaxing as going like, oh, okay, I'm relaxed now. But it takes a lot of energy to pull yourself back up out of that. So when you're actively lengthening during relaxation, you can do a lot more for a lot longer just because of being in that state. So in that lovely centered state. So let us sit on the edges of our chair. Well, the edge of our chairs. Yes, that's better, Gina. And so you're sitting on your sit bones. Now I've heard people talk about rolling the pelvis to sit right up on your sit bones. Yeah, okay, but be careful of that because it's not correct information. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. It's not quite correct because if you roll it, you'll feel that jamming that happens in your lower back, and that's not ideal because a lot of people have got lower back issues. So once again, we're lifting into it. There's a slight rolling, it has to be if you're going to move the pelvis into that position to sit on your sit bones. And we're lifting up. So let's go through the Alexander technique. I'm going to wave to everybody afterwards. So allow the neck to be free. Allow the weight to feel as if it's going forward and up. It's not a forward and up in the literal sense, is it? Or else everybody would be going around like this. That would be kind of weird. Gina said to do this. So it's that feeling of going forward and upward. Allow the back to lengthen. Now this is beautiful. Now this is what you're doing now is you're practicing movement awareness. You're getting in tune with your body. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the back to widen. Just feel that back widening. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. And allow the hips to release. So that lower back where people hold a lot of tension, allow that to release. You can do that when you're sitting on your sit bones. You can do that as well. When you stand up, you'll probably notice it a lot more. In fact, let's just stand up for a second while we do that. And I know this top I'm wearing, this shimmery top, I looked at myself in the mirror, I thought, Gina, what are you wearing that for? It's just not that attractive. But anyway, what do you do? What do you do when you have to get a different top on every single day of the week to do this? So I look different in the videos, and I think I'm up to day 18, so that's 18 different tops. That gives you an idea. I might have to recycle them, I think. So while we're standing up, just allow that tension in your lower back just to dissolve. Just let that melt away. Because you might find that, you know, you might be standing back on your heels. You might be standing on the outsides of your feet. So just bring that weight right into the center of your feet. Feel that forward and upwardness is you're about to move into whatever you're about to do. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the back to widen. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. Allow the hips to release. And I can tell that you look gorgeous right now. If you stand in front of the mirror, I'm serious. If you stand in front of the mirror, if you've got a full-length mirror, even better, have a look at yourself. Then go through the Alexander technique and you watch the transformation. You'll go from being the normal you to the even more beautiful you. You really will. You wait and see. You have a look for yourselves. And I would really love to know your feedback about that. You tell me what you see when you look at yourself. And don't be afraid to say, I looked beautiful, Gina. Because you probably will. All right, let's go on and do some movement now. Oh, some other movement. So we've centered ourselves with that movement. We've got the sense of what we're doing. We're lifting up from our seats. We're feeling like we're in the water about up to here. And we're lifting up as the water lifts us. You know that beautiful weightless feeling? Because you are. You're 90% weightless in the water when you're up to here. And lift from your seat so that while we're doing these movements, we're not lifting our shoulders up. Our shoulders are falling down and we're lifting up. So it's almost like a two-way street, isn't it? Gravity and up there, whatever's up there. Beautiful things, I expect. So, music. Stop talking, Gina. What will this be? You know what? I'm feeling waves. Ooh. Maybe we won't have that. Don't know whether I want all that singing. Happy birthday, Jazz Waltz. Let's do a bit of waves. I love waves in movement. And feel the wave. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm going to move back a little bit so I've got a bit more room. Now, if my timing's not perfect, this is a little bit of an unusual timing, so just go with me. We're going back to our waves. Reach, reach. Watch your backs, keep lifted. Reach, keep lifted as you reach. Upper back bend. Watch the neck when you lean back. Okay, let's do the upper back bend, just to go over it. We're going to lift, keep lifted. Now you're going to bend only your upper back. You're not going to bend from your waist. So lift up and come up. Up. And round. Up. Round. Don't hold it too long. Up. Okay. Next piece. Jolly good fellow. What's this? I only know for he's a jolly good fellow. All right, let's do some foot flexion. Just straight. Point, flex. Point, point the toe on the ground, flex, heel on the ground, point, lift up, point, up, down, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, up, lift up, point, flex. We're going to go through the feet in a minute. What are we already doing, Gina? Okay, lift up and over that leg, up, oh, up, lift those tummies away, and if they're in the way, just go as high as you can, lift up, look, no hands, faster, faster. Okay, stretch the legs out, drop that thigh, drop this thigh. Oh, feel that here, don't you? Lift up. If you see me sinking, say lift up, Gina. Put it right on top. Ow. Lift up. Ooh. You have to lift, don't you? Try not to move your body. Oh, I'm not so good at this one. Very good. Yes, very good. I'm sure it was very good. All right, just give your legs a little bit of a rub. Now, I think we better do a bit of lunging, don't you? I'm going to just turn this way and bring my leg to the back, drop the knee, put the ball of the foot on the ground. Now you're just going to turn into it slightly. Now you'll need to make sure you don't fall off your chair. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, I think I've said hi, Chrissy. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Hi, Jan. Hi, Helen. The gang's all here. I'm puffing after that. Oh, my hip flexors. So we need to sort of stretch those out a bit. Now, we've done this one before. Okay, sitting up and just doing that. Actually, I wasn't so far turned when I did that. So when you turn on an angle, don't turn too far, because if you turn too far, it gets really difficult. And it's probably because you haven't got as much bum cheek on the seat and you're nearly coming off. So just turn on a, like, what's that? Sort of like a 10 to 2 sort of shape. So we're facing this way. We're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Stretch it out, but don't fully stretch the knee. If you can, stretch the knee, but watch, if you've got sore knees, don't do this. Bend and in. Okay, so we'll do it on the other side. Just follow me, because, you know, as I've said lots of times before, I make it up as I go along. I like to put that kind of pressure on myself. I'm that kind of person. Not really. I'm just not that organized. So I'm going to do this exercise. Just follow me. I'm putting a bit of a lunge into it. I'll probably put some arms into it. The main thing is when you do this, really stretch up and try and keep the back as long as possible, because we don't want to be scrunching into this lower back. We want to keep that nice and long. All right? So let's just choose a bit of music here. There was something I quite liked down here. It was from this Jammy Jams. I liked him. I had a little listen before when I was trying to find some music. Before we start, let's just do a little bit of an arm movement, because that just was what overcame me then. Get into position. Remember, we're thinking light. This is not, as I said, it's not about gendered, whether, you know, this is too feminine or anything, because remember Fred Astaire, he was brilliant at his beautiful light movement. So was Anna Pavlova. I love Pavlova too. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. 2, 3, 4. Ball of the foot on the ground and stretch it out if you want. Come back to the center. Turn the other side. Not too far, otherwise you'll fall off your chair like I nearly did. Back. I haven't got room to stretch my knee because I've got the computer in the way. Stretch it if you can. Lift up, lift up. Rock the knees. Just because. Lift up. Whatever you do lifting up, you'll feel it working your back. Let's do the ribs. Side, 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 side. Now I did something, it was pretty tricky yesterday, but let's do an introduction to that. We're going to do a circle with our upper bodies. But after we've done that, I'm going to add an arm position. Okay, forward, side, back, lift up, side. Forward, side, keep lifting, center. Okay, we better do that again, because I think this could become a favourite number of mine by the light of the silvery moon. Do you know that one, Helen? I'm sure you do, Gwenda. And Ornella, definitely you'll know this. Side, back. This is not really the timing it's going to be. Now, here comes the position. Oh yes, an oldie but a goodie. It's become a favourite of mine. Feel that in your upper back, shoulders falling down. Draw the wing bones down, not the shoulders, and that will just fix everything. Now we're going to do our upper body movement in this position. Front, side, lift up, back, side, come back to the centre. Now those wing bones down. Now, forward, side, back, side. Again, because I think we might have done a few less on this side, didn't we? I can't remember. And forward. Hello. Put your hands behind your back. The light's not good. I'm going to have to do this earlier. I'll have to get better organised. Forward. Change the hand positions. Hi Jenny. Hi Donna. Hi. Oh, I've seen you. Hi everybody. All right. Once more with this music. Yeah, you're going to get sick of this music, but I won't. Lift up. Turn it out. Turn it in. Oh, I thought I started again. I didn't actually. I just, or did I? Who would know? Okay, let's stretch that leg out. Practice turning the leg out. Bring it back in. When you turn it out, flex the foot now, lower it down. Feel the activation of this muscle here. Can you feel that? Just hold it there, lift up, lift it. The lower you go down, the more you probably feel it. If you're too high, you won't feel it. So just off the ground, it's a good one for this. This stabilizes our knee, doesn't it? Let's just do it here as well so we even ourselves up before we go. Hold it there. Hold, hold, lift up. Oh, was I slumping down? I think I was. That will never do. Okay. Oh, my knee's creaking. Creak, creak on the stretch. Turn it out, in, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Drop that knee. Woo! Drop that knee. Can you feel your upper backs? Without it being painful, can you feel that there's been some exercise there? Just sitting up is exercising it. And squeeze up underneath the bottom and release. Not drop though. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. Lift up. Lift up. Keep lifting. Up. Lift up. Spiral around, look over the back shoulder with the arm. Do you notice that the hips are twisting? They have to. Unless you're a contortionist, I suppose. That's good. Now I want to do something else. We're going to do, put your feet out in front. I want you to point, now lift up nice and tall. and we're going to flex the feet and turn out the legs, and then point the feet and then turn in. Actually, it doesn't work so well on the floor like this. Let's just go point the feet, flex the feet, turn out, and then turn in and point. Just that. But when you come to this bit, I want you to really feel the leg muscles are wrapping externally and squeeze up underneath the bottom. So you know how we were doing this? I want you to do that, the same thing when you're turning the legs out. And what you're working is the hip stabilizers. So it's not just a pretty exercise, it's actually got meaning and purpose. So let's center ourselves. Excuse me, babies. All right, I'll find some other music now, seeing as we've done, what's this? Arabian Sand. Do be Italian. You know, that was a chair exercise, wasn't it? Maybe we should do that. That'd be fun. Okay, so legs out in front. Point the feet, lift up, squeeze underneath the bottom. Flex the feet, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Flex the feet, squeeze up, come back. Point, keep squeezing, you don't let it go ever. Flex, lift up, lift up. Oh, this is toning, I can feel it. And if my stomach's a little bit flatter from doing these, might not look it in this top, but it is. Oh, this is a workout, it's making me hot. You still squeezing up? You're not allowed to let go? Or you can if you get tired. All right. Let's just do some sideways movement now. And stretch the leg to the side. Keep the knee parallel. Turn it out. Turn it parallel. In. Come closer. Turn it out. Parallel. In. Lift the whole time. So you try not to move your body. Turn it out. Parallel. In. Turn it out. Parallel. In. Again. Turn it out. Parallel. In. Turn it out. Parallel. In. Can you feel that in your hips? I'm moving this back. Getting ready to wind up. Oops. Okay, I think we're almost done because I started a little bit late today, so I'm not going to run over time today because everybody probably wants to go and have their dinner. Most normal people, I'll just be starting. Well, I've got leftover rissoles, so, you know, I'm sort of partly prepared. So I'm going to wave to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It's always fun. Oh, I haven't got a mouse here. This is a pad, isn't it? A Samsung iPad, as my sister calls it. Hi, Jenny. Hi, and Poncho. Yeah, Christy. Sonia. Hi, how you going, Sonia? I haven't seen you for ages. Hi, Jan. I need glasses. Hi, Helen. Who else have we got here? Ornella, Kate. Got a few dancers in the house. Kitty. Got a choreographer here too. Dancer choreographer. Beautiful Gwenda. Christy. We should do be Italian on the chairs. How would that be? Hi, Sam. Sam is a famous fitness instructor, aren't you? Or a personal trainer. Kaz and Joe. Okay, well, thank you so much. I've had a good time, as I said. It's a little bit late. Gina will try very hard to get here earlier. I think I have to because of the light, to be honest. And if you've got anyone you think might benefit from these classes, please tell them. You can't share the videos because I made this a private group. Thank you for the love hearts. And so I stopped the ability to share them. I didn't think of that. But that's okay, because this is just for us, the people who want to be in here. So, but let them know. You can invite them into the group and you can accept them into the group. I've opened that setting up, so I think that anybody can just bring anybody in that way. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. This was day 18. Okay, what am I going to wear tomorrow? Oh, goodness. See you.